There we go. This is gonna happen. We have going to the safety car. So it's gonna be a safety car start. Go to our pulse hotel. We're all gonna have to follow the safety car for this first lap. I need to check my notes. So. So we're gonna see what happens here. Tallenberg in front of Chosen, in front of Onoffice, Nico, number Worksy, John, Customs, and John. So we're gonna see. There we go. Everything's clean. Racing. Tallenberg still leads from Chosen and Nico. It is 2 wide further back, 3 wide in turn 2. Nico trying to go around the outside of Onoffice. Number trying to knock down the inside of both of them. Chosen in front of Number, Onoffice, Nico. Worksy, the high school TGRL guys in P6. And then Customs and John both hanging back a little bit right now. I don't know if they're just waiting or if they're just off the pace. Tallenberg diving down the inside in turn 1. Chosen keeping it around the top. Chosen sets the fast lap clear since it's in first lap. And we will see. These two still battling out, but these 4 still in a pack together. As Nico has dropped to P6, but he's going to try and make the move. Worksy caught up, he's going to go around the outside. At least he's going to try to around turn 3. It's very difficult to do. He's going to lose out as Nico now comes back under him. The 2 up front are still following this pack very tight together. There's a lot going on. It's just lap 4. Not just lap 3. You see the first pass lap of 36.87 by Onoffice. Currently 4 Number. He's gonna make a charge for the lead. And Number goes for the lead in turn 2. Tallenberg can see his Chosen stays by. Onoffice still P4, and Nico and Worksy on out. Worksy's gonna try and go around the outside in turn 3 again cannot get it done. Turn 3 really is just the killer of those runs. He's gonna come back on the inside, maybe he got run off the corner, and he's gonna come down the inside, I think from here, he's gonna be down the inside for turn 1. And we're gonna see these 2 continue to battle it out side by side, and Worksy does get ahead of P5, ahead of Nico. Customs and John really just chilling back here, a couple seconds off the lead as they stand. About 5 seconds actually. Number is leading Tallenberg. And Onoffice makes a charge for the lead. Onoffice has taken the lead in turn 3. I haven't keeping track of how many lead changes there's, but I think that's like 4 already. It's been 4 laps. As Tallenberg is back to the lead just for a moment. Now he is trying to seal it in turn 1. Turn 1 you can from around the outside, but he keeps it through. His Number falls back into P2. Onoffice P3. Chosen keeping it safe P4 right now. These 2 duking it out for P5. Now this is what. Ooh man, this is gonna be an exciting race. So, Number currently holds the lead. He may be the first guy to lead an entire lap if he can keep it together. Tallenberg diving down the inside of Onoffice into turn. And Number is going to try and go around the outside of Onoffice. Onoffice is taking the lead actually, I'm just noticing. Number is in the lead on the front straight now. Now Number is diving back down the inside of turn 2. They may just be trying to pull a gap, which they are doing pretty successfully as of right now. I believe they got 6/10. Chosen 1. This car works very well on the high side, actually, as he and Tallenberg are currently duking out for the last podium slot. Now as we come on to lap 7, lot happening. It seems like things are going to be petering down at least a little bit for now. Number leads from Onifus, who leads from Talonberg currently, although he and Chosen are still battling out very, very, very competitively for the final slot. Now Talonberg is going to try and dive back down the inside. Chosen sees him coming. He gives him space, and he is through into the final podium slot, P3. Chosen's going to try and come back, maybe around the outside, maybe down the inside. He's going to go down the inside in turn 1. And he takes back P3. Nico and Orcie are still playing out for P5. We're back here. Orcie trying desperately to make it around the outside, he really can't. And Nico is hanging on to that bottom. And behind them, the two TRGL guys. Cars are not working well. I don't know if it's their setup, I don't know if they're lifting, but the cars just aren't working for them. We're going to go on board with Customs, currently P7. There's John behind us, P8. That's a 37 51, which is actually kind of competitive to the rest of the field. He is almost 6.5 seconds back. They aren't lifting. I think they may just have some downforce on their cars, which may be causing their issues. As Onifus comes back down the inside in turn 3, takes the lead away from Number, and I'm going to have to step away for just a second. So if you will excuse me, just one moment. Well, I'm back after that short break. As it appears Number taking the lead, but Onifus is going to charge back down the inside in turn 1. As we see a new slap of 36.75. That is very fast. Chosen currently ahead from, as Talon goes back down the inside. They're creating a very, very lovely product for us right here. Orcie about 5 tenths back from Nico. The draft in these cars is very powerful, but I don't know if it's that powerful. So we're going to see if maybe he starts to fade away as the rest of the gap from the group up ahead. Onifus and Number. We'll see if Onifus just follows his teammate. He doesn't. He dives back down the inside. We'll see someone. I don't know who that is. I believe that may have been Number. As Number dives back down the inside, I believe they are playing strategically, passing each other at pretty much every turn. These two working very well together. I don't know if the driver is in racing broadcast because that is their logo on the nose. I do apologize if they are very loud. In comparison to me, at least, I can't as much as I can, but I like to keep it louder just a little bit. Number comes back down the inside. We have not had a driver lead for a full lap yet this race. We've been here for almost 14 laps. We haven't had driver lead for an entire lap. This is the kind of racing that you really love to see. This is the good, clean, oval racing that you're gonna like. Talonberg comes down the inside of the Chosen One, currently running for the final podium slot. These two working just the same manner as all sorts out of shape. They're working the same manner as the two Fragmasters guys. And okay. So none of them are here in my server, but there are some teams communicating, as Talonberg has opened up actually a little bit of a gap to Chosen now. I can't see what that is at the moment. It seems Chosen maybe, I don't know if he's got a contract, he's just that gold, but that's a nice. He's going to come back down the inside of Tal. Tal was ahead of him for at least a little bit. Nico is currently here, as I think Worksy may have slowed down to help his teammate Customs, but someone just took a dip through the grass. So, Talbert has fallen behind Nico under the making a sharp wheel, as Chosen taking the normal line. The comparison looked a little bit wide. Now, Tal, Nico, and Chosen really have to work together if they want to catch back to the fragment pair of number on if they want to have really any chance in the race, unless they have an amazing pit stop strategy. It seems like everyone's front right, from left, sorry. He's just leading. That's just something, I know, that's just winning the F3. In comparison, second, a lot faster. And John currently running in. So we have a new fastest lap by Worksy. So those two are swinging back up, maybe pump drafting, which isn't illegal, but it doesn't really work in these cars, so it's not recommended. And these two are absolutely zooming. I don't know how much they're picking up per lap, but it is not an achievable amount. Tallenberg is close back in as they both set new personal best, so in the 36s versus 80s. As Nico is momentarily having top 25 down the inside into turn 2. Chosen one just a bit ahead. Nico kept it around the outside. This car seems to be working well up there, although obviously the dominant lane will beat the bottom lane. Well, these two are still just scoot away. We'll see what their gap is in just a second. Yeah, 4.5 seconds almost. Because that's the kind of gap that you really never see on the road unless they have a couple of cars that are working very well together. We're only 19 laps in, so a lot's gonna happen, but ooh-wee. Tallenberg and Nico are side by side into turn 3. That's not gonna work for Tallenberg though. He's gonna have to concede to Nico because the bottom lane really works just an infinite amount better than the top lane there. Although if he didn't lose some body, he would have fallen quite a bit further back. These two still catching up. Nico and Tal seem to be working together. They may have got each other's signals or not. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. The TRGL gang still working together. It does look like they have a bunch of things. Is a little bit messed up. These two work together, trying just to catch Chosen right now, and Number dives down the inside of Honfus. That's the new fastest lap of the race. There's so much going on. Honfus dives back down the inside of Number. We're going to see the same thing most likely happen into turn 3 as well. We're going to see, yep, we do. Number dives to the bottom. Honfus gives him room. And Number has retaken the lead. John hits the wall. Didn't lose the car. No. He is running 12 seconds behind his teammate. And probably about 20 seconds ahead of the race leader, whichever one of these two it is, I don't know. Chosen one is being closed in on by the pair of Nico and Tallenberg. As we just saw, Tallenberg dive down the bottom of Nico. Nico's going to do the same thing. No, he isn't. He's just going to stay behind him. Shoot out a little bit wide. Maybe try and get some sort of run off the corner. Alright. These two still bumper to bumper. You can see how much these two have closed in. That gap was 5 seconds 10 laps ago. So it's not much for a lap, but that is definitely a good amount. See here. Customs leading Worksy. It doesn't look like Worksy is really passing him. And that may be good, that may be bad. I'm not sure. You see Tallenberg is falling behind you again. Our pulse there is currently fighting for P4. That's a new PB. Good job. We're seeing a lot of air very fast. Let's show them currently holding on to the last podium slot for these two right on his rear bumper. As these two with a massive gap over 6 seconds. Gap had been coming down, but it isn't anymore. These was faster. Okay, so currently Miller holds the fastest lap of the race at 36.62. These guys are going faster. Well, obviously they're going faster yet than they were in qualifying. Excuse me. I think my internet is dying. That is not good. Oh no. Okay. So, my internet just conked itself, so that's fun. And I need to reach a server, get all of that squared away before we can go back to commentating for you. I do apologize, but it's gonna happen sometimes. I can't really control it. It's just a shame, you know. That's not one. Alright, here we go. Going back to racing. Hopefully. Here we go. Alright. We'll see what the gap is. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna let this settle down a bit. So, these two have caught up to Chosen there. Making a 3-wide scramble. Makes it 5, but not 3-wide. 3 scramble for the final podium slot. Nico's diving down to the bottoms. As is Chosen, both going to pass. Talent went a little bit high in the corner. And now, these two are also closing on them. As John is actually in pretty bad danger of getting out. It is only lap 20 of 66. Obviously, John doesn't have draft, so he is running alone. He doesn't have that extra speed. But what can he do? Really, if he wants to get a lead lap and have any chance of finishing better than 8th, he is gonna need a very good pit strategy and some very good pit stops. Obviously, he can't control that. Now, the group of these two, obviously, it's going to be one of these who win the race. We have a new fast lap, 36.56. Woo! And these three still battling out. We have to see these two. Yeah. I forgot how to English for a second. But Berkeley and Customs are right behind them. Okay, so the official lap record for one of the V8 around here is 36.65. And I don't know if it's a number or office, but one of them has a 36.56. Are being broken? I don't know. We've now got a group of 5 battling in for the final podium slot. So these two are going to pass Talbert. Oh no! Whew, we almost just lost it. After contact with Talbert dropped to 6th. As and these two find some speed chosen. Currently sitting ahead of all of them. Ahead of Nico, he's close, better than Customs, and then Talent, and then Works against the Rico Lift Motorsport team. And he and Customs are working together very well. They're currently, yeah. As you see, Brad actually giving some advice to Nico. These two working together very well, so whatever they were doing, it's working. Talbert also are currently P6. On the bottom lane, just holding it. But the 2-car tandem works around the top. We see from minor drifting contacts, I do believe John has now been lapped by these two. Chosen one currently has a little bit of a gap, not much. But he's still at most that's a new John. This is 37.55. It's already running. And these two have now hooked on doing the same thing that Customs and Works are doing. They're going to try and fight back. These two are damaging. As Talon goes down the inside of Nico. And that's going to be it. So, I assume that's a yes. Raz asking Nico if he wants to bump. Assuming. So Nico is way wide, around on the outside. Tal. Into turn 1, we'll see if Tal can hold it back, or if Nico is going to hold it on slightly higher line, and he is ahead. These two now passing Chosen, which means Customs is going to go to the podium. As Chosen is getting in on the mix, these three, they're going to try and bridge back that gap to the leaders. We're now 35 laps in, and we're going to start seeing pit stops soon. So Onfit sets a new fastest lap, 36.43, and he dives back down the inside of, what was that, that's number, I don't know how I forgot that. These two are masterful together. We're going to see in the last 38, these two have a massive gap over third place Customs, the number 99 car. And these two are like 20 seconds back. They might still be, I can't see the gaps anymore for some reason, but like, that's a lot. That's pretty good. We've currently got 11 connections, 8 racers. And these two have pulled away from Chosen like quite a bit. Chosen's just trying to run his line. He's usually very fast, but with no help, he's kind of sitting up. As Nico has now pitted. He's the first driver onto the lane, which means he's actually behind John, and over a full lap down on these two. And obviously everyone else will have to pit, he's going to have to make up that time. We'll see who comes in. No one yet. Tallenberg will not, and neither will John. I can't see who's fit or not, but he's running massively off the pace. Nico. So these two are probably gonna try and stretch it as long as they can before they come in the pit. Excuse me. But you may see them running until lap 60 something, or they may pit in the next like 5 laps. I don't know, really. See? That's just. That's how it goes. And now these two passing each other again. This team also working together, and well, they're not closing significantly, but they are actually closing on their teammate more than anyone. As Chosen has now come in for his stop, Tallenberg is also coming in for his stop. So Chosen one also now lapped by the leaders. And there goes John making his way to the field lap. But yes. Oh, Onifus and Number just made a mistake. So we see there's a collision. There's a collision on pit lane. So all three of these are now coming off pit road. Orxie's still in third. Very interesting gear to be in on pit lane. These two staying up for another lap, having lapped now everyone in the field because of that. Oh. Tallenberg is going up in the wall. That's going to be some damage and some tire for him. And Chosen really got short on the stick. He got a triple outlap. He's now behind everyone. Oh, we have someone in the grass. We're going to have a safety car because that was a crash in turn 2. So that brings out our very first safety car on lap 44, as both Onifus and Number are coming in, as I believe John is, so John's coming in for his stop. Nico is staying out, and we'll see if Worksy is coming in. He had damage, so. Yeah, so we're gonna have everyone behind the safety car. We're gonna have, all that pizzazz. So Onifus and Number pit together and come out of pits together. Onifus leads from Number. Customs in the number 99. He's still behind. Once everyone catches up, we may have some people. So you're on 46, you're on 44. So, being stewards sucks, so. There is a safety guy here. So these two are the drivers following behind the safety car. Oh no. Where's these clutches going? So I can come down. So these drivers are now going to have to catch up. John is passed by number. Leader number 93 is on this. Directly in front. It's Orksy. Oh, welcome. That's not what I want. Get away. I don't know why that's coming up. I do apologize about that. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're gonna allow the computer to get back to itself and so, in comes the safety car in this lap. I do apologize for being very quiet for a moment there. But we are going to the leader on this. As it will come down onto the apron and pit lane this time. And we will go back to green with 15 laps to go. Green flag back in there. We are green at Kyoto. Number immediately dives down the inside. We cannot make that pass. And Kellen trying to get down the inside. Nico is in front of Customs, and she got an excellent start. Hallenberg and Chosen here. John is 2 full laps ahead of Work, so we're going to see if he can cool down his clutch, because right now he is not running well. As he has pitted, he will be our first retirement after 52 laps of racing. Onfus shoots to the lead. As John is actually on the lead lap, though not by much. These two still, again, just scooting away from the rest of the field. This group of 4 drivers. And remember, we still have a whole nother race after this. So, woo. It is going to be Nico taking back P3, the podium slot. Customs trying to put on the outside. He and Talbot being so close together. He has retired from the race officially now. He's driving spectators along with Frast. Now, Near 3 wide, almost right there. This is the kind of racing where you can do that by yourself. Yeah, if you watch the NBA episodes, you know what I mean. But Customs trying to make the move down the side, and he has done that. He's back out up on the podium slot. Means as of right now, we have 2 fragments and 1 bring right, go left. As never mind, because for racing, Nico shoots back up on the podium, and your original pole sitter, Alan, is back. Well, yeah. That's it. Talon with a very damaged front, I have to say. That's not going to be great for Arrow. He is keeping up with this group, which, hey, that's impressive, although closer to the rear of said group. John, well, I can't tell what he's running lap-wise, but he seems to be doing well, because that gap doesn't look like it's growing any. He dunks the wall a little bit, but that's fine. Number makes a move on Onifus. Oh no, first. And then he dives back down the inside in turn 3. Now, Nico holding on to the bottom again. That little leech that they are. As Talon dives all the way down to the inside. He takes back that slot. So, from 7, I think, back up to 3rd. And Customs, who was running 3rd, and 7th, I think. No, 6th. Sorry, my bad. They're going 3 wide in turn 2. He got cut off. That was Customs. Now, Talbert still holding it, and never mind. Chose just goes through. But even still, he is putting up an incredible fight to damages. Oh! Customs, how did they save that? Oh my god! That was insane. That's gonna make the highlight. I'm gonna go up here. I have no where anyone is, so I'm just gonna have to shoot my camera views. There go the leaders. And here come these 2. And you go. And we're gonna go up to the gantry view. We see these 2 as numbers. Emphasis on numbers. I did. They come screaming over. There's John. Hi, John. As now the leaders on our camera here, splitting it. And these 2 come over. So, Tallenberg, Damka still hanging on to P3, but only barely. And these drivers, really. This is something special. And these 2. I don't know how long they've been practicing this, but they are scooting away. Numbers makes the pass on this again. We're gonna go back to Chosen and Talon. They are still fighting for P3. We have just 6 left to go. It's going to be 5 very short of. And Alan makes a move back to P3. It's going to be 5 to 5 to go. This makes a pass down on that number as they go through turn 1. The time Tom makes the move on Chosen, as I just quote Fernando Alonso. Oh yeah, works extremely. Yeah, forgot about that. Well, yeah, 3-card drafting isn't something you really ever see. It's off a little bit between actually saw a paragraph between these two and then Nico and Customs. As Customs is now dropped back a few seconds. This car really doesn't work on the draft, and he has front wing damage as well. Nico really doesn't have any damage from Mayhem, so yeah, he does have a little bit of suspension damage. Seems everyone does. As John is just going left, finally, I guess. So, leaders on lap 64, John's on lap 63. Now, this is reverse order, which means Worksy's going to be on our pole. And John is going to be P2. Again, it's also going to be a safety car start. So, we're going to come to just 2 laps to go. 2 to go at the line. Ace 2 is still just digging it out, and it's going to be a major fight across the line as Apple sets a new personal best. Oh, number hits the wall. That's going to give us a little bit of a gap. It's not going to be much, but these two. As number is probably going to try and make things on the outside in turn. Ooh, that did not work. But that was close. We're going to watch these two. They're going to come to the white flag, and we're going to see this final lap from them. Well, in about 15 seconds. Sorry about that. I got a little ahead of myself. Now, we're going to see Chosen, Talon. I forgot I was just on the BCS one. Yeah, it's fine. So we're going to see these two come to the white flag, the final lap of our first sprint. As Onifus leads number trying to make the move stick around the outside. He's going to have to go to the inside and turn 50 if he wants to get that move done. We'll see these two. They're still side by side. Number gives Onifus a bump. Doesn't work. Gives him another bump. Still doesn't work. He's going to have to make the move. They're just bumping. He's gonna have to make this move if he wants this win. He's gonna have to do it. He's gonna have to do it soon. These two, they're gonna come across the line. And oh, here we go. So, my screen's frozen. Yay. As you see that group, whew. That was Customs' that was Customs, sorry. Comes across the line. Onifus, and that's the caps level. Onifus has won. Barely. Chosen finishes on the podium by nothing over Tallenberg. And Nico, a few seconds further back. Customs finishes 6th. John finishes 7th. That was a finish ages. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh.